Thank you for joining with us today for the Citizenship by Investment program. We are going to discuss today about the various programs that we deal with and as per the individual's need. I'm starting with the presentation, and first let me give you a brief introduction about our company. I hope everyone can hear me.
Yes, Navid, you are audible. Thank you.
Now, why choose us? Our main aim is that we listen to the people's need, our expertise, and our global presence. About us, we are worldwide immigration consultancy services, which is one of the biggest and largest immigration groups established in 1993, with 32 offices all over the globe. We have a track record of over 100,000 successful cases. We are a team of qualified professionals like licensed immigration practitioners, lawyers, and ICCRC members, financial advisors, and investment consultants. Our programs are not limited to investment category. We also cover end-to-end services for permanent residency under skilled worker category, work permits, judicial reviews, family sponsorship, study permits, etc. We have over 800 employees in a firm dedicatedly working to serve our clients. Apart from the citizenship and immigration services, we also diversify into real estate, hospitality, sports, healthcare, and education sector. We help you choose the right program as per your professional and family needs. Basically, we are into three sectors. One is citizenship by investment. The other one is residential by investment and business immigration. Citizenship by investment is this program allows an investor and his family to obtain legal citizenship and passport of a particular country where a significant investment has been made to the country. The investment can be made either in the form of economic growth fund, real estate, or capital investment, and others depending on the requirement of the country. We assist our clients in choosing the best citizenship program based on their portfolio. Residency by investment. This program allows an investor and his family to obtain a residency permit when a significant investment has been made to a particular country. The investment can be made either in government bonds, real estate, or business capital investment that contributes towards the economic growth of the country. Business immigration. This program allows foreign entrepreneurs or investors to obtain a residency permit for them and their families where a significant investment has been made to a particular country. These investments can be made in a startup, joint venture, or existing businesses. Why choose citizenship by investment program? Citizenship can be availed without relocation and without renouncing your original nationality. No need to take any language test, immediate visa-free access to over 130 countries, citizenship for lifetime, cannot be passed to next generation by descent. Tax advantages, bank accounts can be opened, second citizenship can be obtained in less than 6 months in most of the countries except Malta. Family security, of course, is one of the reasons. Countries that offer citizenship by investment programs. Citizenship investment programs, Europe and Asia, we have Cyprus, Malta, Moldova, Montenegro, and Turkey. British Commonwealth countries, we have Commonwealth of Dominica, St. Kitts and Nevis, Grenada, St. Lucia, Antigua and Barbuda, and Vanuatu. Our services, citizenship by investment, we help you choose the right program as one of the countries that offers citizenships comes with restriction on nationalities. We do a background check before file submission and also let you know if any risks involved in your application. By doing this, it highly reduces the chance of your rejections. We also ensure your documents are prepared and submitted as per the guidelines of the citizenship unit, as we have a dedicated operations department for that. We ensure your case is followed up regularly to avoid delays in your application. In case of real estate investment, we make you investment done in approved projects with good returns on investment. However, all these real estate investment projects are approved by the government. All right. Now, comes to European passports. We have countries like Cyprus, Malta, Moldova, and Montenegro, wherein for Cyprus, the real estate investment is 2 million euros and the contribution to the government is 1.5 million euros. Malta, it is a non-refundable contribution plus real estate, and also you have a government bond option. The contribution to the government is 650,000 euros. In real estate, it is 350,000 euros. And in government bonds, you can invest 150,000 euros. Moldova, it's non-refundable contribution, which is a donation, 100,000 euros for a single applicant. And Montenegro, again, it's a non-refundable contribution plus a real estate investment. Contribution of 100,000 euros. In real estate, the investment is 450,000 or 250,000 euros in underdeveloped areas. Now, let's talk about the British, Commonwealth, and Turkish passports. These are the countries which give you passports in over a period of less than 6 months. The countries are St. Kitts and Nevis, wherein the donation amount is 150,000 US dollars. In real estate, the investment amount is 200,000 US dollars, which is blocked for 7 years, or 400,000 US dollars, which is blocked for 5 years. Dominica, the single applicant donation is 100,000. In real estate, the minimum investment is 220,000 US dollars, which is blocked for 5 years. Antigua and Barbuda, in donation option, single applicant is 100,000, and in real estate option, it is 200,000 or 400,000 for 5 years. Grenada, we have 150,000 in donation option, and in the real estate option, it is 220,000. St. Lucia, again, 100,000 for single applicant donation. In real estate, it is 350,000 US dollars. Vanuatu, we have only donation option available, which starts from 130,000 plus 5,000. It's an increase now. So it is 135,000. However, for real estate, there is no such option in real estate as of now. Turkey, there is no donation option. There is a real estate option wherein one should invest a minimum of 250,000 US dollars in Turkey. Let's talk about Vanuatu, which is one of the most and successful programs that we deal with. This is a map of Vanuatu, where the Vanuatu is located. These are some facts of Vanuatu. It's located in South Pacific Ocean. The capital is Port Vila. Total area is 12,189 square kilometers square. Total population is 300,745 as of 2020. The GDP is 914.3 million USD as on 2018. Exchange is 1 USD is equal to 108 Vanuatu Watu. Official language is Bislama and English. When somebody gets a Vanuatu passport, they can have a visa-free access to 120 countries. The passport ranking is 43. About Vanuatu. Vanuatu is a Pacific island country located in the South Pacific Ocean and east of Northern Australia. It is famous for beaches, national museums, rainforests, hotels, resorts, and camping. Some of the schools and universities in Vanuatu are Lone Primary School, Tata Junior School, Vanuatu Maritime College, University of South Pacific, to name a few. Like we discussed that in Vanuatu, we have a development support program, which in terms is a donation program to the government, as we do not have a real estate option yet available for Vanuatu. The development support program of Vanuatu was initially proposed in the year 2016 and fully adopted by the government of Vanuatu in April 2017. The objective of the plan is to create local jobs, stimulate the economy, and keep the national budget balanced. The Vanuatu Development Support Program is a new citizenship scheme launched in 2017 to replace all previous citizenship programs previously run by Vanuatu government, such as Vanuatu Economic Rehabilitation Program or Capital Investment Immigration Plan. The primary difference between the DSP and the previous programs is the favorable cost structure, with a flat fee cost of full honorary citizenship being US $280,000 for up to 4 family members. Fee for DPS are paid directly to the Vanuatu government via the government appointed legal counsel and not to any intermediary or agent. This mechanism is to provide applications with full of confidence in the probity and integrity of the program. The benefits of Vanuatu citizenship, like we already discussed, that it is a visa-free access to 120 countries, which include the major countries like UK, the whole of Europe, Russia, Hong Kong, and Singapore. Being a British Commonwealth territory, the only citizenship by investment program of its kind is the Asia Pacific Hemisphere. Tax-free country, international offshore, international banks present like ANZ Bank, Bread Bank, Bank of South Pacific. Simple company and bank account formation procedures. Stable, peacefully country, does not even have regular armed forces. An established South Pacific country, a safe and hospitable paradise, excellent restaurants, hotels, shops, and a beautiful climate. The common language spoken in Vanuatu is English, French. Legal system based on British common law, simple transparent pricing structure, attractive price, particularly for a family application. A stunning tropical island nation, both for tourism and living. Low-cost real estate from prime beach front to whole island for sale. Secure long-term land tenure, all land government-owned and leased, nominal rental rates. A country with tremendous economic growth, prospects, and investment opportunities. More easily accessible from Asia than other second citizenship program countries. From Australia and New Zealand, direct flights from Brisbane on Virgin Australia. The key benefits of Vanuatu citizenship is as follows. It's a quick second passport. It's a second home for your family, a tax efficiently, corporate setup and banking. And the best part about this is the happiest place in the world. The process outline for Vanuatu process is consulting us. Your background check and the due diligence check will be done by our lawyers and the concerned authorities. the lawyer's fees payment, your file preparation and submission to the government of Vanuatu, receive the pre-approval letter in less than 3 to 4 weeks, the moment your application has been submitted. After receiving the pre-approval letter, your application will be filed with the citizenship unit. You receive the approval. The moment you have received the approval from the government and the unit, you have to make the final investment. After the investment, the oath ceremony will happen and the passports are issued. As we have already discussed about the program, which is a merely 3 to 4 months process in total. The investment details as per the family structures are as follows. For a single applicant, it is $135,000 US. For main applicant and spouse, it is $150,000 US. Main applicant plus spouse plus one child, 165,000 euros. Sorry, dollars. Main applicant plus spouse plus 2 children under 18, US, 180,000. Any additional dependent, USD 12,500. We have our government approved lawyer fee, which is 10,000 US, and a due diligence fee. Be it a single applicant or a family, it is USD 5,000. And please note, family members means spouse, children below the age of 18, dependent children to age of 25, and dependent parents. Additional government facilitation consultant fee is applicable, and you may contact the respective business manager you're interacting with. By this, we are ending the process of Vanuatu. Now, let's move to another country, which is Antigua and Barbuda. Let me show you the map of Antigua and Barbuda, which is located in the North American continent. The capital of Antigua and Barbuda is St. John's. Total area is 440 square kilometers. Total population is 979,029 as per 2020. I'm sorry, it is 97,929 as per 2020. GDP is 1.611 billion US. Currency is Eastern Caribbean dollar. It has a visa-free travel to 147 countries with a passport ranking of 29. In the year 1943, Christopher Columbus named this country as Antigua. Antigua and Barbuda. About Antigua and Barbuda. In the year 1943, Christopher Columbus named the country as Antigua. Today, Antigua is a very popular tourist destination for both its historic and natural attributes. Cruise ships use the deep water port at St. John's, and its international airport serves jumbo jets from around the world. The island is known for its low humidity shopping bargains, a passion for cricket by the locals, sugarcane fields, rainforests, and small science coastal villages. The climate of Antigua makes this place a very special place. One of the best climates in the world due to low humidity. Famous destinations and known for Half Moon Bay, Nelson Dockyard National Park, Devil's Bridge, Indian Town National Park. St. John's, the capital city and the cruise ship port for Antigua and Barbuda, market spot for varieties of fruits and flowers, Ancestral Museum of Antigua and Barbuda in the capital city. Schools and universities in Antigua and Barbuda. American University of Antigua, the UWI 5 Islands campus, University of Health and Sciences in St. John's. St. John's is the capital of Antigua. Pendle's Primary School, Freetown Primary School. The eligibility criteria is as simple as Vanuatu. Primary applicant should be 18 years and above, dependent children below 26 years and unmarried. Dependent parent 65 years old. No education or language test is required. Source of funds should be legal, no criminal history. Benefits of Antigua passport. Citizenship for life. You need to make a visit of only 5 days during 5 years of period, which is mandatory. No tax on worldwide income. Dual citizenship allowed. Processing time is less than 6 months. Pay no tax if residing in Antigua and Barbuda. We have 3 good options to make investment in Antigua and Barbuda and become a citizen of Antigua and Barbuda. The option 1 is National Development Fund. Applicants are required to make a contribution to the National Development Fund in the minimum sum of $100,000 US, which includes a family of 4 people, or $125,000, which includes a family of 5 or more people. The contribution is in the form of one-time payment. Government processing fee and due diligence fee is applicable as below. For single applicant, the required contribution is $100,000 US. If it is a main applicant plus spouse, it is still the same, 100,000. If it is a family of 4, the donation amount remains still the same, it is only 100,000. For the family over 4 members, $125,000 US. The processing fee is 30,000, be it a single applicant, be it a family of 2 or a family of 4, it remains the same. However, for any additional family member over 4, $15,000 US. The due diligence fee is 7,500 for a primary applicant in single application. If it is a 2 family member application, let's say it's a main applicant and spouse, 7,500 each. A dependent child, whoever is between 12 to 17, $2,000 US. Dependent child between 18 to 28 years old, it is $4,000 US. Dependent parents, anybody who's about 58 plus, it is $4,000 each. And it remains the same for the family of 4 and above as well. Option 2 is investing in a real estate approved projects. Applicants are required to make an investment in designated, officially approved real estate with a value of at least $200,000 US plus the payment of government processing fee and due diligence fee. Let's talk about the real estate option. The required contribution for a single applicant is $200,000 US. For a main applicant and spouse is $200,000. A family of 4, it remains the same, and also if it is a family of 4 and above, it remains US dollars 200,000. Processing fee, it will remain the same for all the options. Just to rephrase it, 30,000 single applicant, 30,000 US for main applicant plus spouse. A family of 4, 30,000, and a family of 4 and above, 50,000 on every additional dependent. The due diligence, as we discussed in the previous slide, it remains the same. Then we have the third option, which is University of West Indies funds. Applicants to the Citizenship by Investment program who choose this option will be required to make an investment of $150,000 US for a family of 6 or more. That is, minimum number of persons per application is 6. That's the best part about this particular option. And this option also entitles one of your family members to get 1-year scholarship, tuition fees only at the University of West Indies. As we discussed, the option is 150,000, which includes the processing fee. You don't have to pay a processing fee of 30,000, unlike the other options. If the family of 7 or more, the investment amount still remains the same, but however, there is a processing fee of 15,000 US dollars for each additional dependent. Due diligence, again, it depends on the family, age, and the amount is still the same as we discussed in the previous options. The process outlined for Antigua and Barbuda is sign up with WWICS. Your due diligence will be done by our Antigua lawyers and the concerned authorities. The checklist will be issued. The documents preparation and submission to the government. You will receive the approval from the government of Antigua, after which you can make an investment in Antigua and Barbuda. Certificate of naturalization and passports will be issued. With this, we end the presentation for the day, and we thank you all for joining us. Now, I request you all to please go ahead with your queries and your queries or any clarifications that you need regarding these 2 options which has been given. Thank you.
Thank you, Rawat. I have unmute everyone. So if you have any question, just unmute your mic and you can ask the question. We are available for the question and answer session. Any questions from anyone?
You can please ask the questions, please. The session is open for the question and answer rounds. Any queries? I guess Mr. Ahmed Solima has a question here.
So you can write your question in case. Okay, let me try unmuting you.
Now I think I can speak. Can you hear me?
Unmute.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I can hear you, Mr. Ahmed. Please go ahead.
Good evening, dears. How are you?
I am good, thank you, sir. Hope you're good.
Thank you. My question is about the Syrian nationality. I know, for example, in Turkey, till now we cannot invest in the real estate options. What about the other countries regarding the Syrian nationality?
Sir, you can definitely apply for a real estate option with Antigua. However, it depends how many years you have been living in international countries or Gulf. I hope you're living in Saudi or UAE.
Yeah, I'm living in Saudi Arabia for about 10 years.
For 10 years now. Sir, there is no as such, a restriction if you want to go ahead with Vanuatu or Antigua or any other Caribbean island. However, the rule says that you must be living outside these restricted countries for a minimum of 5 to 10 years. And since you said that you are living in Saudi for 10 years, you can go ahead with any real estate option with us.
And still for Turkey, no plans, according to what you know, to allow the Syrian nationality to invest in the real estate solutions?
So like I said, it depends on the country's law and restrictions. Few countries make restrictions no matter you live how many years out of that particular country. But however, the country like Antigua, Dominica, Vanuatu, these countries have a common law that if you're living outside your country, you're living in an international country or in a Gulf country for a minimum of 5 to 10 years, you can go ahead with any option. You can still apply in a real estate option.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Hope that I've answered to the question. And any other questions, please?
That's fine for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions, please? I think Mr. Hassan Khalil has a question. Mr. Hassan, you can unmute yourself, please.
So you can just click on the mute button, you'll be unmuted.
Mr. Hassan, you can unmute yourself.
Hello?
Yes, sir, you can speak now.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your presentation. It's very clear. But in order to take a decision, I want to ask you if you have like a comparison table for somebody to decide for the advantages and disadvantages for a country or a place in relation to the other. As I'm looking for having a new nationality for the purpose of traveling purpose, but at the same time for investment, for new opportunity. I want to ask you if you have such a table or a comparison between different options in order to have a clear vision for a decision, to take an easier decision.
Definitely, Mr. Hassan. What we can do is, you know, any business manager who are you in touch with, you know, I'm sure he will be able to send you the information on your email or on your WhatsApp.
Yes.
They can
Okay.
share with you the, you know, the comparison of different programs. I'm sure they can do that.
Okay. Perfect, because I'm really interested and your presentation is really clear. I'm glad that I am part of this discussion today. But in order to take a decision, I need to take more time or more information to make this comparison. So it would be great. I will be talking to Kushan after.
Sir, we are glad to have you too with us, and we thank each one of you for, you know, contributing your precious time for the webinar online. And Mr. Hassan, we are always available for any kind of assistance and support that you need from us. And I'm sure Kushan will immediately send you the information which you're asked for.
Thank you, thank you. I'll be sharing with Kushan everything about how many members in the family, my interest, and everything.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're always welcome.
Thank you.
Is anyone else has any questions, please? Mr. Saqib Amin has a query. Mr. Saqib, you can unmute yourself, sir. You can unmute on the system. You can unmute. Mr. Saqib, you can unmute. Unmute yourself. We have given the access. You can unmute yourself.
So you will click on the mute button and you'll be able to talk.
You can just click on the button. Yes, I think you're unmute now. Yes, sir. Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Yes. Can you hear me now? It's clear?
Yes, sir. I can hear you. Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Okay. See, I'm looking for investment in Canada only. Okay, and the reason is that I already have one, commercial building located there. Is there any investment policy that you can help me and that specific, specific building? I don't want to go for investment on any area. I have a daughter. She is in Canada and she's living already there. I need some property near. I'm near to the university, and I have selected the property. Is there any policy that you can help me on that? It's around $900,000 Canadian dollar, and I'm willing to proceed for that. So give me your guideline about that. If you have any specifically, especially in the law area, how we can play our role to buy it legally and put under our name, because still we are foreigner. Please go ahead, explain to me.
Sir, what we can do is, Mr. Saqib, who is the manager that you are interacting with?
I'm in Saudi Arabia. I think same guy. I forget his name. I just knew, So it's in Saudi Arabia.
Sir, your voice is very unclear. I'm not able to hear you well. Maybe you're in a closed room or something. Your voice is very, very faint.
It's okay because in fact I'm driving and I'm using vehicle microphone. Now can you hear me properly because I'm getting close to the mic?
Yes.
Was my question? Did you get my question, or I will repeat the question?
So I got the question.
I would be glad if you could please repeat the question, because it was very unclear.
Okay, see guys, I have already allocated property in Canada. I'm willing to purchase in a specific area. I'm not willing to purchase in a government assigned projects or a housing scheme. This property is commercial property. So is there any legal ways to proceed for that?
Sir, if you're looking to invest in a property of your own, maybe in a real estate option or a residential purpose, you may go for Europe. So Europe is the best option for you, because countries like Antigua, Dominica, and St. Kitts, they all want, the government of these countries want you to invest in a government approved real estate project. You cannot go ahead for any residential property just to show that you have invested this amount and you can get the passport. But however, yes, if you are looking for something like that, I would suggest you go ahead with the European option, wherein you have countries like Portugal, Malta. These countries you can buy residential properties which will be for you, for your use.
The problem is, my daughter, she's already in Canada and she's already studying in the college. I mean, the University of Manitoba. So we want to stay around that area.
Okay, you are basically looking for Canada itself.
Yes.
All right, sir. What we can do is, if you could please leave your number to us, we will call you and we can discuss with you separately on that topic.
Okay then. Okay then. It will be better.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You're most welcome.
And any more questions, please? Any more questions? Anybody? I would like to answer the queries that you have regarding the process, regarding the program. I guess Mr. Ahmed Solima has a question. You can please unmute yourself, sir. Mr. Ahmed, I think you have a query. You can please go ahead. Or whoever is having a query, please feel free to ask. Yes, please. Any more questions? Any queries, please? All right. Anyways, like I don't see any queries so far. That means I hope everybody would have understood the process and the program. However, if you have any queries and concerns regarding the process or program, you may please feel free to contact one of us, and we will surely assist you to answer all the queries that you have. Right? Anyways, thank you so much. We thank each one of you for attending our webinar. I hope you have enjoyed the webinar, and the webinar of these programs was informative. Thank you so much, sir. Have a nice evening and stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you all.